Auron's memories and discovered something huge! All with his granny's permission, of course. Or no, actually it was...
Calm down, Paimon. I'll take it from here.
So the captain was searching for the source mechanism to reconstruct the ley lines. It's not a simple fix. It would mean sacrificing nearly everything contained within the current ley lines. Very similar to the price of using a gnosis. Let me grab Shilonen and Kanich, then I'll tell you my idea. Alright, this is the place. Their tunnel must be behind that gathering of Fatui guards.
Any of the nearby mountains could be a good infiltration point, but if we want to stay under the radar, we should approach from the side. All right, that's done. Let's head to the...
What do you think, Shilonen? Is this a good spot?
Yeah, looks good. We'll take it from here.
I can see the inside!
Perfect. We'll keep going. The rest of you should head back. Things are about to get dangerous.
The Fatui wouldn't concentrate all their forces in one place. There's sure to be guards on the inside, so stay sharp.
Delve into death.
This spell is from the Masters of the Nightwind. It's Auroran's doing. They're probably trying to buy time. These wheels are relics from ancient times. We should try to restore them.
These mechanisms probably control that wheel, right? Let's give them a try.
Kind of lost. Oh no. Oh, there they are.
This must be it.
They're too late anyway.
Stop!
It's too late.
No, all
We need to turn it off!
There's still time.
I won't let you do this!
Now's our chance to turn off the device. Oh, Auroran? How did he just... His movements have gotten a lot faster. Was Auroran always this good in battle?
This ends now!
What happened?
Something's wrong.
So, you still recognize me, Commander? I'm glad. Although, I believe you have some more pressing concerns at the moment.
We did it!
Why struggle? It's a miracle you were even born. Just close your eyes and wait for death.
It was you, the thing that came out of nowhere. But I don't want things to end here. All the best warriors are fighting on the front lines. I want to do my part too.
Exactly. Most people live like
Auroran?
no.
It's all right.
Save you.
We'll take things from here.
Sounds nice, doesn't it? Does
Don't
such a
worry.
person
With the
truly
Archon on our
exist?
side, the Abyss
Even
doesn't
if they
stand a
do,
chance.
Why would you have to become that person?
Take it from me. The happiest people are the ones who do their own thing. So do what you want, Auroran. No matter what anyone else has to say.
No. No, this isn't right. My life can't end like this. I still haven't done anything important with my life. My end will not come first, and I'm not giving up. I can't die here, no! I won't die here!
What for you?
Auroran! Auroran!
That voice.
Control your mind. Feel the ground beneath your feet. This is not your end.
His eyes are open! He's alive!
Well done. You managed to do the impossible.
Wait, is he also a hero?
We now have the 5th hero of this era. You must have a profound connection to this land since you're so determined to save it. But what are you really trying to protect? The land or its people?
Probably the land, not its people.
Pretty sure he wants to hear what you have to say, Traveler.
I want to win. What about you?
Fine. I suppose we can wait. Now that Auroron has inherited the memories of his forebear, there's only one hero left. Your plan does have the potential to generate the best outcome. In the meantime, you shall have the aid of all the Fatui under my command.
You come to me with many questions, and you should be rewarded for your bravery. Ask, and you shall have the knowledge you seek.
About the power of the heavens.
They do not like being mentioned by name by any living being, be it an ordinary human or one of the 7. They prefer to remain in the shadows as shades. The one you wish to know about? I call her the Ruler of Death. She helped Natlan establish the rules. It was also under her guidance that I created the Night Kingdom.
Okay, Lord Rob.
It was an expression of love, as well as an act of reparation. She was seen as having significantly overstepped her authorities as a shade, which quite displeased the almighty heavenly principles. She succumbed to self-pity as a result, and no longer cared if others discussed her identity. Even so, her existence remains unknown to all but a select few.
About the Loom of Fate.
I am not familiar with that concept. The device is capable of weaving and creating ley lines, you say? Even I cannot create something from nothing. I can only reconstruct the ley lines by reassembling the yet intact components into a new structure. If that power were available to the people of Natlan, they might have a new option against the Abyss.
Element energy.
And phlogiston is Tevat's primordial form of energy. The heavenly principles used phlogiston as a basis for the creation of elemental energy, to develop a power to better counter the Abyss. Have you heard of the concepts of the light realm and the human realm? That explanation might take too long. Light refracts into 7 different colors, which we collectively refer to as a rainbow. Elemental energy is a similar concept. It's essentially the modern counterpart of phlogiston.
What my ancient name?
Ah, yes. The artisan from the Children of Echoes has yet to mention the matter to me. Probably because the young girl from the Masters of the Nightwind is absent. No matter. I'll reach out in a dream and tell them what needs to be done.
Allow me to formally welcome the Fatui to our cause. We now face a common enemy. It's time to put our differences behind us and look to the future. As for Auroron, his actions may have been out of line, but I don't intend to punish him right now. I'd rather give him a chance to prove himself.
A magnanimous decision.
I have some questions of my own. Tell me, how did you discover the source mechanism?
We weren't getting any closer to obtaining the Gnosis, so I had my men scour Natlan for a different option. Auroron helped as well. We tracked down 3 scholars, Abarawa, Bosomtwe, and Kushtal, and combined the results of their research to locate this ancient device.
I've never heard those names before. Seems like my own investigation failed to locate some critical personnel. I'm just not sure how I missed them.
Actually, speaking of the Gnosis, how did you know what it could do?
That story begins with the Cataclysm 500 years ago. I failed to save Conria from the rampage of the Abyss. when the situation became unsalvageable. I fled to Natlan with the remainder of my platoon, only to find that Natlan had fallen victim to the same tragedy. I defended this land for quite some time, and, in the process, met the chief of the Masters of the Nightwind, Aizu. Together, Aizu and I fought many battles and overcame countless hardships. However, he was unable to escape his fate, and, in his final moments, told me the secret of the Gnosis.
The monsters keep increasing in number. It's like something changed.
It's definitely unusual, and we should all be careful. But don't worry too much. You have us by your side. If there's one thing the Abyss fears, it's strength. If they think we're easy prey, they've got another thing coming.
The feeling of threat is getting stronger. Do we really have time to wait for the fire to appear? I don't know, if I'm being honest. To try. Just have to try your best.
What exactly were you thinking? Being a wanted criminal is one thing, but then you also tried to pull off that whole thing in the ancient ruin. I'm not the one who needs an apology. Apologize to yourself for risking your life.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Let's sleep.
If you're done for the day, we should get some rest. Paimon has a feeling we'll need it for tomorrow.
No, I won't jinx it. Oh god. Yep, let's rest. It's gonna be rough now.
You ready?
Yep. Let's go meet the Lord of the Night. I'm sorry for disturbing your rest, but there's something we didn't have the chance to ask you earlier. We need to forge a new ancient name for the Traveler. But we ran into a problem. She's not from Natlan, so there are no records of her in the Night Kingdom.
Do you believe this traveler to be deserving?
She is special. She saved Kachina and devoted herself to helping us avert this disaster. Natlan owes her a debt. But that debt has not been repaid. And with an ancient name, we can at least guarantee her safety.
Even though that guarantee will come at the cost of your own life?
Yes.
So, it's true. Forging an ancient name consumes the life of the craftsman.
Excuse me? Can we not kill off Shilonen?
Even when I'm staring death in the face, I don't think I'll regret this decision. I bear the name Baraka. This is a part of my duty.
And you, Siglali? The anxiety you feel. It's because you saw something, yes? Something you were not meant to see.
So, you know about that too.
What is she talking about?
I've had concerns for a long time. Malika's plan needs too much time, and too many things can go wrong. The Masters of the Nightwind have a ceremony that can be used to glimpse the future. It's just... using this power on the Pyro Archon has always been seen as a taboo.
And you did it anyway? What did you see?
Death.
Oh. You're saying Malika is going to die in this war against the Abyss?
Yes.
I can't just ignore what I saw. That's why I need the Traveler's power. I need the power of a Descender.
So she knows.
Don't forget, Siglali. Even if it may seem like someone is fated to die, the nature of death and fate are different. Fate indicates what will happen in the future. The time, manner, and place are all predetermined. But death is different. Death is a rule. The ruler of death's power will allow Malika to triumph over the Abyss. But she must offer her own life in the process.
Shilonen, Siglali, is there a reason you're up so early?
We went to see the Lord of the Night, and she gave us this. Like I said before, I couldn't forge your ancient name because there was no record of you in the Night Kingdom. But with this, we can finally record your deeds.
Just keep it with you during your time in Natlan. And eventually, it'll be full of your adventures.
Really? Let Paimon see!
It didn't come at a price, right? It didn't cost a ton of more, right?
Oh, yeah.
we'd feel bad accepting something like that.
Oh, yeah, don't worry, you two. It's, like you saw yesterday, aiding humanity is the Lord of the Night's mandate. She would have willingly reconstructed Natlan's ley lines at the cost of her own existence. She wouldn't ask anything in return for this. So soon? We just fought them off. We're here. What's going on? Kachina said the Abyss attacked again?
Yes, it's not looking good. Our forces have always been able to handle the sporadic attacks, but now there are more monsters than ever, and the attacks are more frequent.
What about the scale? What areas are they targeting?
All of Natlan.
Let's go. Oh no, what is this? All hotspots are required that we have shown here. Praise to go in for salvation.
Whoa. There are warriors fighting everywhere. Seems like chaos in the making. Good thing for those battle reports.
As a good knight should.
We should still help.
How much longer are these things gonna keep coming?
We're reaching the breaking point! You're exposed! We shall prevent...
Steady as stone. Time to clean up. Huh?
Oh, thank you so much. You came just in time.
Thank you. They really came out of nowhere.
Let the mountain's veins boil!
Thank you for coming. We finally have time to catch our breath.
Delicate as silk.
Burst forth! Moment of...
Thanks to you, we managed to clear out the threats in the surrounding area. Let's head back.
Live! Feel this ancient power.
Bring it! Letting brave names echo!
Oh, Kanichi, you're back!
Every person counts.
Yeah, it really feels like we're running short on people everywhere. It's so dangerous out there. Just when we think everything's under control, another thing goes off the deep end. Not that Paimon's complaining, it's just... What if things get even worse? Okay, that's enough out of you!
Where's Mawika?
Yeah, she always seems so confident. Plus, she told us you can only become the Archon by proving your strength. Good idea! Maybe we can see if the people around here need anything in the meantime.
Even on our break, we can still be helpful.
Looks like we're on the same page.
Let's see, what can we do
There are a
here?
lot of people in here. Could they all be refugees?
I've managed to accept my fear, but I still want to ask you one last thing. If I die, do you think anyone will remember me?
Absolutely.
That's what I'm hoping for too. It's just... Never mind.
It's you two! Oh, I'm so glad you're all right.
Hey, you made it back!
Sure did. Dargo made sure we got back safely before rushing out again.
Plus, we managed to deliver the medical supplies to the stadium. I really can't thank you enough for your help.
Oh, I didn't expect to see you here. My son wrote back to me and said things are under control on his end. That's one less thing to worry about for now. Anyway, I followed a group of warriors back here when I heard they needed medical personnel at the stadium. My age means I can't charge to the front lines, but I can handle things here. Everything will get better.
Investigates this guy, right? Don't worry. You'll be fine.
Wanna get some rest, Traveler? We have to head out again in a bit.
Yep, let's get some rest. I talk to Owen again. Ein bisschen Heimat.
Let me
burst forth!
hear the echoes of the valley!
What the heck?
Thanks.
The situation is grave. Hold this position. Keep the people safe.
Chaos and emptiness. So that's the abyss.
And it knows that now is its best chance.
But the sacred flame!
Archon's on the case.
Okay, that fight was intense. Jinon nearly died there, and the captain came to save, luckily.
Let's go. The disaster's really happening.
And one hero short. Oh my god. Okay, this is stable. It's weak. Ooh, two Okay, monsters and 300 deaths already. Let's go here and save some people there.
There are monsters everywhere. But the battle report said there are still people here who could use our help. So let's wipe the monsters out.
I see death for 2 years.
Coming to be! Moment of birth!
Okay, do we have some souls?
Over here! Come on, quick! Wake up! You gotta wake up!
I think he's dead, Paimon. They're all dead.
Oh no! Were we too late? No! Don't come any closer!
It's okay, sweetie. They're not monsters. I think they're here to help.
Don't worry, you're safe now.
Thank you. You saved our lives. We're forever indebted to you.
Oh, did he use his body to hide them? Oh, damn. Paimon. This is no disaster. This is war.
Yeah. Paimon knows, it's just... it hasn't fully sunk in yet. But anyway, right now, let's focus on getting them to the stadium. With any luck, there'll be an update waiting for us there. If not, we'll just have to play things by ear. Look! Someone's still fighting!
Thank you, both. You've been a huge help. I am devastated by the deaths of my brothers in arms.
Scatter!
But if their sacrifice means anything,
Letting brave names echo!
live! Moment of birth!
Letting brave names echo!
Head to the stadium. It's safe there. It's that way. You're upset. Nothing trying to but you have to go right away, okay?
This is not really hard.
Let's blow bubbles!
Delicate as silk.
Thanks.
Yeah, you're
Coming
right.
to be! Witness my great under...
Now then, anyone who wishes to keep
I
fighting,
am the cutting edge
show
of
me
fashion.
how serious you are.
Coming to be! Witness my great undertaking!
Bring it! Letting brave names echo! I am the cutting edge of fashion.
It's too darn strong, our attacks are useless! Oh, why isn't anything working? At this rate, the Abyss is just gonna keep sending more and more monsters! The next wave will be here soon! We need to get out of here! Let's check the area for survivors, and hurry! Too many monsters! There are just too many! It's beyond anything we've seen before!
Lend me a hand. Delicate as silk. Letting brave names echo!
This war is getting too much for time I can take!
All right.
I'm afraid, Paimon. I know we can win this.
Okay, let's do this!
Oh, it's you guys. Things are bad here. Something fell out of the sky that's impervious to our attacks.
Not just here, we ran into a few of these already.
I appreciate your help. How are things out there? Pretty dire, I bet.
Extremely dire.
Because that's who you are. And that's the sister I'm proud of.
Of course she's stuck.
Koichi! Koichi!
grave. Of course she's there, of course.
Koichi? Chaska? What happened?
I think she's okay now. Let's give her some space while she cools down.
What's happening to Chaska?
How unfair life can be.
Please, take care of Koichi for me. I still have more important things to do.
As long as blood still runs through your veins, even the tiniest spark of steel against stone can ignite a flame. Its blaze will become one with the gaze of all Natlan. Even amid everlasting darkness, our bonds remain eternal.
Stone engraved in echoing peaks. Converge, disperse, in ashes be reborn. For flames born anew, and the blazing dawn.
A hero scaled the volcano to seize the sun. Anointed with flames, she shone with the light of 1,000 stars. Now, guide me in my first step.
Having foretold his own death, the omniscient man holds a feast in celebration. Let us raise our cups in honor of his heroism and send him off with this final tribute. For at last, his wish is now fulfilled.
This fuel present flame life marches ever on. We will answer to the fire for all our deeds.
My life's suffering shall be my epitaph. To remember the pain I endured, and finally, transcend it.
Heroes of the ages! Our moment has finally come!
We unite as one!
Baptized by the Turnfire.
Bearing an ancient blessing.
Knowing true power.
And accepting a fate of devotion. We embrace the transcendent flame.
For Natlan!
For Natlan!
In the name of the Pyro Archon Halloran, I declare the Night Wars underway! The Ode of Resurrection will guard all life till the war is over!
Floaty floaty!
Scatter!
Let's...
Moment of birth. Bring it!
For Natlan!
Backup has arrived. All right, give him hell. Thanks for Koichi.
That sacred flame has got me pretty fired up! I'm ready to put the whole army upon her! Everyone! Justice now off the table! So charge! Let's give them everything we've got!
How did the total death go over? Ah, because they got resurrected.
Let the mountain's veins boil!
Why? That sky disappeared and glitched. I saw that. And there was a destroyed planet behind it. Hello?
What I'm really trying to say is, I would love for you, with your extraordinary talent and your sense of justice, to join me in this final step. You and I together, finally putting an end to the ever-looming threat of the Abyss. But I also don't want to take advantage of your good nature and readiness to help others. The final battle will be very dangerous, and you have the rest of your journey to consider.
I think we should go, because this is part of the journey. We're already in this mess, so we should see it through the end.
I'm sure you must be weary. Sleep well tonight. Let's talk again tomorrow in the speaker's chamber.
I have something really important to tell you.
Sieht leider explains circumstance of Marika's death.
Are you serious?
So Marika still has to die.
Natlan must pay the price for Mawika's use of the Ruler of Death's power. That price is death. And only Mawika's death can clear the debt. I want to save her, but I can't do it alone.
I will see what I can do.
Okay, good. That makes me feel a little better. Thank you for standing up for us. There's clearly something special about you, so if anyone has a chance of defying the rules, that would be you.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Are we forgetting something here? all this?
You will need to stay behind.
What? You mean we'll be separated?
I will be a completely mess, I'm sure.
Okay, well, Paimon needs to think about this because you're really asking a lot of her, but we'll give Paimon some time and she'll do her best to rise to the challenge.
As I've said, if you have any other questions, please ask away.
About the aftermath of the war.
The work of rebuilding is underway, and people are flocking to join the effort. With everyone rallying together, I'm sure it won't be long before there's no trace left of the damage done by this war. The healing process, on the other hand, that's a bigger obstacle to overcome. Many are grieving, and there's simply no replacing the ones we lost.
About the false sky and the strange fragments.
False sky. I have heard this expression before, but I think this was the first proof of its existence. I think there's a lot of investigating to be done to understand what the fragments behind the sky are and why they were hidden in the first place. My guess is that the Heavenly Principles wants them kept a secret. I just hope they don't cause me any trouble over it.
Oh, you should be fine. We did something much crazier back in Fontaine and we're still here.
About the 6 heroes of old.
That wasn't their souls we saw, but a snapshot of them in time. All the work of the ancient name engravers 500 years ago, who made some special modifications to their names. Their souls returned to the Night Kingdom long ago, and will have been reborn in Natlan since, albeit in a different form. For all we know, they may have already lived many new lives by now. And so, even though we will never meet again, they will always be by our side in one way or another. I think that gives another layer of meaning to the phrase "no one fights alone."
About the captain.
We have a temporary alliance, but I can tell that saving Natlan is not his only goal.
Yeah, Paimon still doesn't get why saving Natlan would be so important to him in the first place. Unless he's just a good guy who wants to avoid another Conria. But somehow Paimon doubts it's that simple.
I wouldn't worry too much. Based on all the interactions we've had with him and knowing more about his background, I have a lot of respect for him. I don't think he has any ill intentions. Now, we should focus on the final battle.
The Outlander with deep ties to this land returns. And this time, he is alone.
The power that the Pyro Archon used to strike back at the Abyss came from the Ruler of Death. From what I know of her rules, she will demand death in return.
How do you know this? I see. So, the Ruler of Death sent you on your long journey.
Natlan still has a final battle to fight, and I too have a final foe to face. For the sake of those countless lost souls, and a hope for Natlan's future, I need your help.
Okay. Who is your final foe? Is it the Shade? Ronana or something? Or whatever her name was. The rainbow destined to burn. Completed. May the Wire grant you peace and may songs be sung on this journey. What follows is of names of the deceased stands as a forest, written by those who mourn them. You see many familiar names on it. Waiter, Vishama, Bas, Tinghua, Shuishu, Wansa. I can't pronounce them. I'm so bad at pronouncing the names. We give thanks for the gifts of your life at all. Oh, to meet you again one day in a world of wonders and beauty.